Ready? Roar. 1, 2, 3. Roar! Why did you do it with me?
I've never actually going to.
We are here at Universal Orlando Resort having some fun, checking some things out. We're checking out the brand new tribute store. We're having some lunch at Finnegan's, and we are here for the return of a long-awaited attraction. It is finally open after a couple months of waiting. So welcome to the latest episode of VincentVision. Wachow! It's the carousel. Of course I'm talking about the carousel. The carousel here in Seuss Landing has gone through some pretty extensive refurbishment in the past couple months. It was like all boarded up. They took out the roof and now it is open again for our enjoyment. And Ellison, you've actually never been on the carousel, have you not?
No, I have not been on this carousel.
Oh, right. I'm sure you probably went on other carousels. But this one's special. This is a carousel where you ride on Seussian creatures, and I think I am in the mood to ride a carousel. So let's get in line for the recently reopened carousel. Obviously, people have missed the memo about the carousel being open again because there's like nobody here, but I will say it is very clear to see that it has been recently renovated because this is the freshest coat of paint I have seen in the park in a very long time. And not to say that the park is like not fresh coats of paint, they do a lot of maintenance, but you can tell this is like recently renovated, untouched, perfect paint. We're getting a spot on the carousel. Which one do you want? Do you want the elephant or the tall horse thing, or where's the dog? The dog looks like Kent. Or I want to sit on the side though. Oh, that one looks like Kent over there, but I want to sit on the side. Let's do this one here. I'll get the tall horse, and you can get this one that looks like Kent. That's Kent. He look like my dog. Hey!
To stand, please make sure that you are standing side to side, 2 feet, please, side by side.
So tall now.
I know, right? I should probably enjoy this. All right, and here we go. Off to the carousel we go. Wow! I've never even noticed all these Dr. Seuss characters on the ceiling of the carousel. How very fun. Do the little tongue thing for the doggy. Yeah! Oh, party's over.
Your ride is going to be slowing down. Please remain fully seated and fully buckled. It will be re-riding.
Somebody wasn't wearing their seatbelt, and I guess because of that, they stopped the ride. But I guess they're gonna start it back up again. So Ellison, we get to be stuck on this carousel forever today.
Round 2.
Round 2, carousel. You think we'll see something different this time around? Wow, what did you think of that carousel?
Peachy.
Peachy. I love the way it went in a circle, and then it went in again, and then it did it again. That was really cool. Guys, I would totally recommend this ride if you are visiting Islands of Adventure. Don't worry about that Hagrid's ride at the Velocicoaster. Head straight to the carousel, start of the day. I recommend it.
Crazy man.
Yeah. But seriously, it's nice that it's open again. It's one more thing for kids who aren't tall enough to do the other rides in the park, something that they can do. And it also just adds a lot of sort of scenery to the Seuss Land area. This whole area was walled off for a very long time, and now it looks like how it's supposed to look. Oh, you got him! You got him, Ellison. Wow! Oh, thank you for the water. It's very hot today. So we are eating here at Finnegan's restaurant at Universal Studios, Florida. It's in the New York area of the park. This is an Irish-American style full-service restaurant. I have eaten here like once a long time ago. Ellison has actually never eaten here before. So we are excited. We have gotten a peek at the menu. We definitely know what we're excited to try, and it looks all very good. Finnegan's is a great locals spot. I think a lot of pass holders end up here for their very amazing full-service bar. Also, this place is always super, super busy during Halloween Horror Nights because it's part of the Stay and Scream, and it's just a full-service bar during Halloween Horror Nights nights. It is a very popular spot for pass holders and locals. And since we are at Finnegan's, I had to order myself a drink. This is the Black Velvet, one of my favorite types of drinks to get. It's cider here on the bottom and a thick Guinness on the top. And it is very delicious. Cheers.
With my Coke.
Yes, cheers with your Coke right there. Woohoo! I love this drink. This is one of my favorite drink combinations to get. You know, I don't really like Guinness that much either. I'm not a big, heavy, dark beer drinker, but I do like it like this. So if you are here at Finnegan's or really any of like the pubs that they have at the theme parks, they do this at Epcot as well. I would totally recommend it. I think it's delicious. Well, we did go a little wild on appetizers. I got some Scotch eggs over here. We got this very delicious sounding 3-cheese dip, and Ellison got the Riley's wings. These are some spicy wings here as her entree. I am quite a fan of these Scotch eggs. Something about them. I really, really enjoy them, and I love the little sauce that comes with it. I'd love for you to try that. Let's try get a little shot of this 3-cheese dip here. This nice soft pretzel bread. I think my only complaint with the 3-cheese dip is that there is not enough of it. Where does pretzel bread rank on your list of breads? Because I love this. It's pretty up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only thing is, I do like the cheese, but with this, I kind of wish it was like a beer cheese.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
love beer cheese.
This is a little darker kind of cheese, but I mean, it's still pretty good.
It's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. But
Well, you know what? It probably is. Beer cheese is like Guinness beer cheese. That's why it's like darker, you think? Try the Scotch egg. No, that's okay. Thank you so much. My shepherd's pie has arrived. There it is, a shepherd's pie. A beautiful Irish delicacy. How is it?
Potatoey.
Potatoey, indeed. It's a thick layer of potato. Under it is delicious meat with vegetables, peas, carrots, all that stuff. Very good, very hearty. That is how you know I had a good meal, folks. That shepherd's pie was delicious. Delicious.
Was it really delicious?
Yes. It was a delicious shepherd's pie.
You're struggling there.
I know. Woo! Finnegan's. Finnegan's. What'd you think?
It was good. Very filling.
Very filling, very good. We were there for about like an hour or so, give or take. A little over an hour.
Yeah, like an hour.
I think sometimes people don't realize this restaurant exists. It blends in so well to the New York facade that people don't realize that it's here, and because of that, it's pretty easy to get a reservation. We were able to get one day of, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah, just a couple hours beforehand too.
Yeah. So I think, would you recommend it?
Yeah, I would. My only concern was I couldn't imagine eating that shepherd's pie and then getting on something like Rip Ride Rocket or the Mummy, because then it would be
Yeah.
complete waste.
I did not think of that, but that is very valid. It is a very heavy, hearty meal, but if you're looking for a good drink or some good food, this is not a bad place to go. I would recommend it. Guarding the revenge of the Mummy here, making sure no one gets inside and finds out its secrets of whatever they're doing in there. Very good job. You keep doing you. And now time for another Revenge of the Mummy construction update. There are no updates. Now that we have had some delicious lunch, it is very hot and bright out, so we are gonna head inside the brand new tribute store right behind us. I am so excited to check this thing out. I've seen pictures of it already. It looks freaking awesome.
What's the theming?
The
I don't even know.
I'm glad you asked. It is themed to summer blockbuster Universal movies. So there's a room dedicated to E.T., Back to the Future, Jaws, all that. Very, very cool. Let's do it. In we go to the brand new tribute store. I can tell this is already going to be one of my favorites. Into theater one, you like the Basset Hounds over here in the first room. This is themed to E.T. This is supposed to be Elliot's room.
The doggy.
I know.
Find the doggy.
Look at the doggy. That's his dog from the movie. The Man from the Moon. These are all little references to the film. This is a spaceship. And there's E.T. right over here, moving the solar system. That is a very cool effect. It also has these windows that are meant to look like California out over here when you look out. It's very, very fun effect. Maybe this is a reference to Jaws, the next room over in the tribute store. We've got a whole bunch of new candles. You know I love my candles, and they've got them here at the tribute store. This is the Green Planet. This is like E.T.'s planet from the ride. Oh my, that was a loud sniff.
Well, it's kind of cool how they even did like a little closet.
Yeah, it's like Elliot's closet you're passing through, and you're going into the next room, Theater 2, where it is themed to Jaws. Amity. I think I'm just so impressed by the craftsmanship of these stores, and this room in particular is very cool because this is obviously themed to the movie Jaws, but it definitely feels like there's a little bit more of like Amity Island influence. The section of the park that used to exist before Diagon Alley. There's a little reference to the Jaws ride up there, a closed for seasonal maintenance sign, and of course a whole bunch of other fun little Jaws themed trinkets. Some unique stuff. They have sold Jaws merchandise in the parks before, but a lot of the stuff are things that are just showing up for the first time, just like these purses over here with the little Amity Island lifesaver. My favorite thing is this absolute gem right over here. This is the cue video for the Jaws ride. This used to play while you were waiting for the ride. This is supposed to be like Amity Island radio or TV. Very, very fun. This is actually amazing. This is an Amity Boat Tours t-shirt that you can buy. This is what the skippers on the Jaws ride used to wear. While it's not entirely accurate, the logo is actually on the back of the shirt, so while they were driving the boat, you could see it. It's still a very cool piece of merch to have. One of the coolest I've seen here at Universal. I am in search of a new fanny pack. Maybe I should get this. This is a big one. I think I could probably stick my camera in here, and then there's a little spot here. You can put your battery packs in here. Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. Can you like wear it, test it out for me? Like wear it? Here, I'll wear it. I can put it on. Oh, it's H.E. the Jaws. The shark has got you. Spot right here, spot right here, spot right here. Thing right here. Big opening right over here. This is pretty impressive, I gotta say. I just don't really know. I guess I'll probably sling it a little lower, but I mean, it could work. I'm always excited to see what they end up doing with this hallway, and they're keeping it pretty simple this time around. Just some classic 80s movies posters, Weird Science, Flash Gordon, and Back to the Future in this room right over here. Good transition. I always love these very smart choices to transition into the next room. This is the centerpiece of the room. It's a model from the first film where they used to figure out how to go back in time. The Valley Clock Tower, which is a real place in Universal Studios Hollywood, by the way. I've never seen it yet, but I know it exists. I'd like to go one day. It seems like the Hundreds, which has done a lot of stuff with Universal, actually. Those really cool, like, movie monster shirts that we like, they're all done by these guys, the Hundreds. Remember we saw these in Universal Hollywood? Like, they had all, like, the Frankenstein and stuff like that. It's these guys here.
You see that? The cast sign hoverboard.
Oh! Yeah, this is a hoverboard from Back to the Future 2, signed by the cast for a simple $3,200. It can be yours. Or you can get this signed Cherry Red guitar from Michael J. Fox. This is a really great store for the Back to the Future super fan because there is a lot of great merchandise in here. And then, like, I mean, even on, like, the floor, they have all these, like, fake papers stuck to the ground. And it's a really convincing effect, and there's a lot of cool details in here. Like the newspaper, the clock tower being struck by lightning from the movie, some notes of Doc Brown, the almanac, and that note. On the night that I go back in time at 1:30 a.m., you will be shot by terrorists. Fun to see all these different props from the movies, and while I don't think these are like the actual props, it is still very cool to see, including this badge for the Institute of Future Technology, which is where the Back to the Future ride took place. That is where you visited when you were a guest. Okay, I would absolutely love to have that Biff's Pleasure Paradise Hotel and Casino keychain right now. Like, I'm gonna open this thing up and get it. It's more Roosevelt shirts. This one's got the DeLorean on it. And this one, which I think is the coolest out of all of them, you got that hoverboard design on a bright blue shirt. Very cool, very 80s. Good job, Roosevelts. And now we're in the theater lobby of the concession stand. This is a really great photo op. This is King Kong's giant hand like they used to have on Confrontation as you went down the ramp. Now, Revenge of the Mummy. Get in there.
No, I know you want to.
You know I want to get in there. Yeah, you know I do. What'd you think of that tribute store?
It's good. I love how it's always the same store in the sense, like the same layout.
Yeah, it's like
you're
the
walking
same
through
2
the same
rooms,
room,
the hallway, the third,
but
yeah.
it always feels totally different every single time you go through it.
They really have done a very good job with that store, and I think that store in particular is easily one of my favorites. Like a lot of the Halloween Horror Nights stores are like up there, but this is pretty close to being up there as well. I can definitely say it's a lot better than the Mardi Gras store. I like this. I think Universal needs to just lean into their classic movie franchises all the time, because obviously people respond well to them. And like I said in a previous video, like obviously they can't bring back the Back to the Future ride, but maybe we can put it in a store, and I think that works really, really well. So good, smart move. Hopefully we keep on rocking with some more great tribute stores. Well, that's all we got, folks. We hope you had fun hanging out with us in this quick little pop-in to Universal. We did carousel, had some food, checked out the tribute store. But sometimes
It's a little too hot.
it is a little too hot. Yeah, that's not sometimes, that's all the time.
Summer's kicking in, full
Yeah,
swing.
summer is kicking in, and sometimes you just need a quick little pop-in to the park. It's not the whole day, just enough to see all the new stuff that's going on. But we had fun, and we hope you guys had fun having fun with us. So thank you for watching another Vincent Vision, and we will see you at the next one. Bye-bye. You just Mike Wazowski me?